Hey guys, Mike the Vike here. Once again, we are back for another Rust update video. This time, star of the show is the new modular vehicles, and they are incredible. Today, I'm hoping to show you how they work, give you a quick little rundown. We'll test them out for a little bit, grab some opinions, and we'll see if they're any good. Before we go any further, if you are looking for a new Rust server to play on, definitely take a look at my Viking Republic servers. I've got 3 right now. Of course, I'll be making videos on these servers, so if you want a chance to be in future videos, and just want a nice server to play on, definitely check the links down below. So, I'm sure you're all wondering, how do I get vehicles, Mike? What's the quick way to go about it? So, first things first, just like before, kind of, you gotta go along the roads, and instead of mini-copters now, you're only gonna find these modular vehicles. Okay, so I'm approaching Outpost here, and, oops, I'm seeing already, oh goodness, 1, 2, 3, 4 vehicles, okay, and these are nice ones. So, more or less, you can find these vehicles in 3 different chassis, small, medium, large. This just tells you how many different modules you can actually fit on this thing. In this case, this is a medium, and it can hold 3 different modules. There is a wide variety of modules. You can get an inventory one, you can get one with back seats, you can get an engine one. I'll show you all those later, but you get to customize these things. For the time being though, let's just repair this guy up. You're gonna need your hammer or whatever. Smash this thing for a few minutes. You'll see it's already getting kind of pretty, look at that. Holy smokes. So now that we got this thing repaired up, we do have to, unfortunately, add components to the engine. There will be some kind of engine compartment. So how do you get these components? Well, firstly, there's 3 tiers of it. There is low, medium, and high quality. You can craft the low and medium quality, but you cannot craft the high quality. You can only buy that from Outpost, it seems. For demonstration, I'll go ahead and throw in all of my medium components here. And now, as you can see, I got this thing up and running. Lastly, you gotta find the fuel tank and toss some fuel in there. I know it's a bit of work, guys, but once you got all that done, you got yourself your very own vehicle, and you can get moving. Now, the first problem right away is obviously you're gonna make some noise, and you probably don't want people to steal this thing, because in its current state, anybody can get in this thing, anyone can steal the components. It's a bit of a liability. Now, one heads up about these vehicles, you can drive them off-road, but here, I'll just show you. The speed is definitely not as good. This is not a great example. The handling is pretty fun too, but more or less, it's a pretty bad time driving these things off-road. So I'm at my base. Let me open this thing up. And I actually rigged up this swanky, look at this, garage door opener. Oh my god, classic. Of course it doesn't work. There we go. Goodness gracious. And we're gonna drive this thing on in. Okay, let's just get this in here. Oh god. Alright, it is a tight fit, not gonna lie. It's a little iffy. Alright. Boom, there we go. Okay, so you might be wondering, what the hell is this, Mike? So this is a car lift, and you're gonna need one of these if you want to basically secure a vehicle. It does require electricity to power up. If you're anti-electricity, it's very clearly a big part of the game. You're gonna have to learn it one of these days. I'm so sorry. Now, one thing that's weird is it says it requires 1 power, but I think it's around 30 or 40. I can't actually tell. But once you have this, it will let you add a lock to your vehicle, firstly, which is very important. And it'll give you a key. And you can see here the ID of the vehicle, and the key matches that. Now, one thing that's interesting, let's say you stole one of these vehicles, took the guy's key and brought this thing back to base. If you want to swap the keys in case the guy's got spares, if you remove all the components from the engine and then take that thing off, and you can even add it right back on, but it will change the ID of the vehicle. Very interesting. This means you can do some proper Grand Theft Auto. But yeah, if I drop the key, for example, you will see that no one can access your engine compartment or get in or any of that stuff. But if they damage the vehicle enough, they'll be able to break into the car. So you're not invincible. Now, like I said, they've got different modules, and I've got an array here in my garage. But yeah, just to demonstrate here, for example, let's say I was a massive role player and had a farm and stuff. You can throw on the fuel tank, And I assumed you could put fuel in here, but it's actually just for water. So if you've got, you know, if you want to go to a lake or whatever and fill up, I guess you could do that. Here's a bit of a role player setup. We got the armored cockpit, the engine in the middle, and storage in the back. Alright, let's test this thing out. Cool thing about the armored module is, yeah, you've got these little doors to open, which is so badass. And then, yeah, if you hop in the passenger seat, of course, you got your guns. Ooh, can we go onto the airfield, though? Oh, hell yeah, we can. Oh my god, this is so cool. This is gonna let you explore Rust in such a different way. Like, look at that. How cool is that, you know? Now, that's pretty much it for vehicles, but I actually wanted to cover one other thing before I let you go. So in the past, if you wanted to get a scrap heli or a minicopter, you would basically just run along the roads until you found one. That's no longer a thing, actually, and instead you have to make your way to Bandit Camp. Ooh, firstly, yo, what's up? Oh my god, you guys look amazing.
What's going on?
Holy smokes. That looks amazing.
The first car roamers out here, dude.
Hell yeah, dude. Happy to see it. That's sick.
Mike, get in. We're going to the airdrop, dude.
Okay, let's go for it. Let's go for it. Okay, quick detour, folks.
Don't worry, it takes hills like a champ.
Oh yeah, big time. I trust. Oh yeah.
Oh, not this hill, though. Not that hill.
Alright, this ain't working.
You just gonna leave it here?
We gotta take the parts out, dude. It's rough.
Oh, do you have this thing locked yet?
No, we don't. So we just take the parts out and hope nobody has all the engine parts on them.
That's cool. Okay. Okay, so back to what I was saying. Introducing Airwolf, the new shop at Bandit Town. And this is where you're gonna get your helis now. This is a very important addition to the game, I would say, and kind of the beginning of a, I don't want to sound dramatic, but like a new era of Rust almost. So, there we are, Airwolf, welcome. You're gonna run in here, and your pal here at the front, this is the game changer. You can talk to him. He's got dialogue, we get some little cinema bars. Hello, welcome to Airwolf, how can I help you? Isn't that beautiful? And you can talk to the guy, I'd like to buy a helicopter. Look at this. It's dialogue. This is incredible. And from there, of course, you can buy your copter. And what's funny is, yeah, you can't afford it. And if you can't afford it, he's just like, goodbye. Anyways, that is amazing. That's the first time we've seen that in Rust, from the devs at least. Okay, so actually, let's go ahead and buy a minicopter. Another satisfied customer. Look at that. Depart immediately as repossession will occur in 2 minutes. Wow, that's smart. And boom, look at that. Just like that, minicopter. Oops. Oops. Oh well. Alright, well you get the idea. Just a super cool feature. Now, the reason I wanted to show that to you was because I think the vehicles and the Airwolf are two huge additions to the game, and I really think Rust is headed in a very different direction. You know, for the most part, generally speaking, Rust servers wipe once a week. There's a few servers that wipe monthly, but I truly think that the game is going for a longer term wipe cycle and a larger map size. The default map size just got increased yet again to 4,500, which is quite large, and that obviously means they want vehicles to be a, like, almost a necessity, right? Like, something you'll need to get eventually. I'm getting a little starry-eyed picturing, like, completing quests from Bandit Town, you know, having to drive down to town to finish the quest and then drive out again. Maybe even Tarkov style if you want to work your way up. You can just do quests to get new gear. Just clearly the progression will be slowed down and you would be there for longer each wipe. That's what I picture at least. I think it would be wonderful if the game moved in that direction. But of course, there's a lot of servers and a lot of people that are just happy with the way it is now. I just had a guy in the side chat, he commented earlier, he was like, where do you get the components from? And I was like, oh, from the loot tables. And he's like, great, yet another thing to get in the way of good loot. And I was like, oh man, like, come on, dude, like, missing the point, obviously, right? Like, these vehicles are incredible and people just don't care and they just want to get back to farming for AKs. Anywho, that is just my opinion, so I'd love to hear yours. Do you think larger map size, longer wipe cycle? What do you think of that? You think the game's headed in that direction? And honestly, on a little side note, I feel like servers of mine, like my 2x modded, are kind of on their way out in regards to configuration. Like, I don't really want to have servers would teleport on them anymore, because why have teleport when you've got vehicles, helicopters, and all this other stuff? Clearly, teleport just ruins that aspect of the game. So I think I'll probably make some strong changes to my Thursday wipe servers, because, yeah. Anywho, that's going to be it for me, folks. Just a quick rundown on the new update. I am super excited to see, you know, what's next and how the community reacts to this. Now, if you enjoyed the video, do not forget to leave a like on it. Helps quite a lot. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.